This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 18. Good job by the coverage team. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kurt.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the height, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The Hawkeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
There's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will have to kick this away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this man coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Past the 30. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Going after it, not quite through. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 50. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play shotgun. It's a handoff. It'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick throw to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught by the receiver. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. All guys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He shreds the tackle. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here we go. Back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far. And it's 3rd and goal. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. They never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's going to take off here. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and jump.
Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's take it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback still with the football. Jukes to get free. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
When we think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout or they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here. Throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
On the run here, lets it go. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for the passing game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers. And yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first and still going. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Hawkeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We're just one quarter away from counting a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hawkeyes move into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Running through the tackle. Wow, juke the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
28, Iowa, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up on the 24. The shotgun running play call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets the first and still running. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Leaning on the run game here late. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard, just so much fun to watch.
35, Iowa, 17.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. On first and 10, looking to throw. Slangs a good throw.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time. let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to...
And looking for a big play here. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He breaks free. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the back gets the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.